All right, today we're out by Sugarland on the banks of Oyster Creek at a little park and a subdivision. And this is where Mr. and Miss Nibbs had a plantation called Walnut Grove Plantation. So these oak trees around me were planted by Miss Nibbs as acorns, and their plantation house was just on the other side of them. So these are the oak trees in the front yard of their plantation. So when Sam Houston was on his way to San Jacinto and he was fleeing from the Mexican army across Texas, he stopped here at this plantation and bought his white horse from Miss Nibbs. So he asked Mr. Nibbs if he could buy the horse. He said, "That's my wife's horse, you need to talk to her." And so she sold him the white horse, and that was the same horse that was shot out from underneath him at the Battle of San Jacinto. So in early 1888, William Caldwell and an accomplice stole a bale of cotton from J.M. Shamblin. Shamblin thought he knew who did it, so he rounded up the accomplice, and the guy told him, "Yeah, we stole your cotton." So after that guy went home, William Caldwell poisoned him with strychnine and killed him. So J.M. Shamblin was a leader of the Young Democrats, a political party in Richmond. So on the night of August 2nd, 1888, he had just finished reading the Bible to his family after dinner. He had laid the Bible on the table, stood up, and as soon as he stood up, someone shotgunned him through the window of his house. Didn't kill him instantly, but he was laying there injured. So his wife called for her father, who owned the plantation, and it was McFarland. And so he came over here, and when he did, he found a note by the gate, and it was written really poorly. And it said, basically, "I'm a Republican, and I'm full of fire and hate, and I'm tired of you trying to influence the county vote, and to hell with all Democrats like you." And so he showed the note to Shamblin, and Shamblin looked at it and said, "Oh, that's Caldwell's handwriting. He works for me all the time, you know." And so then he passed away after that. So they went and got the sheriff. And the letter was written on letterhead from the Brahmin Bull and Red Hot Saloon. So when the sheriff rode out to Caldwell's house, he found the shotgun, he found buckshot, he found more of the letterhead from the Brahmin Bull and Red Hot Saloon, and he arrested him. So Sheriff Garvey brought him back to the jail there in Richmond. The townspeople wanted to lynch him, and Sheriff Garvey stood up and said, "You're not going to lynch him, or I'll kill all of you," basically. And so then he took him to Houston to get him away from the lynch mob. So he was tried in Houston, found guilty, took it to the appeals court. The appeals court also found him guilty, and then his lawyer actually took it to the United States Supreme Court, where he was once again found guilty and sentenced to hang. So they hung him in Houston at the Houston County Jail in 1891. And all the people from Richmond showed up to watch the hanging. And after they were finished hanging him, all the people from Richmond got little pieces of the hangman's rope that was used to hang him and all wore them on their lapels as they rode back to Richmond. Life was tough in the Old West. So the Young Democrat Party eventually became the Jaybirds, and they blamed the Democrats who sided with the Republicans for the murder here of J.M. Shamblin. So this murder, which probably wasn't politically motivated at all, is one of the main reasons for the Jaybird Woodpecker War and all the trouble that Richmond experienced for the next few years. So if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, y'all keep exploring Texas.